Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe we could drop it to a little more personal.
Let's get more personal. That's it.
So how would you describe your relationship to your parents today, given all this long journey in that?
I think we're learning to meet each other as adults, but because I've been absent for basically the last 20 years. I left home when I was 18. I'm 39 now. Woo. So because I've been absent and we only saw each other, episodically, when I would go home for summer break or occasionally, now it's like once a year, maybe once every 2 or 3 years. I think that my parents need to evolve their relationship to me, and I need to evolve my relationship to them. In the sense that they still remember me as an 18-year-old because that was the last time that I spent a lot of time at home. Of course, parents will dote on their children. My mom is still, what do you want to eat? It's like this, and dad is, it's like, it's time for you to go to this thing. Like, you said 10 o'clock. How come we're not going at 10? And I'm like, I didn't know you were waiting for me, Dad. Like, everyone's in the car. Come on, we're about to leave. And like, now I'm like the straggling, irresponsible 18-year-old and I don't know what's going on. So that dynamic is still a bit stuck in the past. And similarly, I have, when I think about the way that I talk to other people my parents' age, it's not the same as when I talk to my parents. I'm trying to make it different, but it's asking them about their daily
Sorry,
life.
you said you're trying to make it different, like you want it to be different? Or?
Yeah, I'm trying to also speak to my parents as a 39-year-old speaking to mid-60 years old, not as I did when I was younger. Exactly. Yeah. So more, youngish. Am I still a youngish adult? I guess mid-aged adult speaking to people who are in their maturity, and not a kid speaking to young age adult. But there's that gap because we haven't had the natural evolution of that. Right now, I would say it still feels a bit like that. It feels a bit like I'm 20 years old speaking to my parents who are in their mid-40s. So it's like that 20 years has yet to catch up with us.
How does it feel to be in this kind of catch-up phase? Is that even a framing that makes sense?
I think it's a really interesting framing. Yeah, we're in catch-up phase.
I noticed, I don't know, you were rubbing your eyes a bit. I don't know, what's going on for you now?
No, I'm not emotional. I just had an itch.
Oh, okay.
I think the first thing is that it's a privilege to be able to have an opportunity to be in catch-up phase, because it's not a given that, one, your parents are around for you to try to do that, and two, it's not a given that people are ready for that, and that I have the skills and the resources in the community to invite that into my life. It's a grand opportunity. Yeah, very special. Practically, I don't know.